what is happening today? Donnie Ray fell ill. He has the flu. He's coughing real bad, so he wanted to make sure that the show wasn't interrupted by his coughing. And so he sends his apologies. And I'm Russ, captain of the pirate ship here, pirate broadcast. I just wanted to allow you the opportunity. I reached out to Gabriel. He's probably working right now. However, I was thinking about what we could do and make this show fun. And you know me, I can probably make this show fun with nothing but myself and my wonderful wavy hair. So the pirate broadcast is interesting people doing interesting things. And as I always share something interesting, or at least attempt to, sometimes you might not be fascinated by my stories or other people's stories. So guests. So I just want to see, where are you coming from? Ronald Earl Wilshire, what is the heck is going on? Mr. Attract and Engage. What are you doing? Superstar Russ. Smile. Yes. Ronald Earl Wilshire, a Houston native, a Texan, a true Texan, as they say, and somebody that actually posts on a regular basis. So thank you so much. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful, Mr. Wilshire. How are you today? A number of people from Houston have popped up in my world recently, and it's there's Hyatt Ives. You are an admiral pirate or pirate admiral. I'm not sure how to say that. Which one is it, Hyatt? You know, Ronald. You are curly hair. Yeah, it's all curly hair. So that's what we got here. So I'm just wondering how we can enjoy and appreciate what we have. These are challenging times. Donnie was ill. He just had the flu. And so he was coughing. He sent me a message on LinkedIn. And so obviously 3 minutes before the show, it's tough to gain somebody's attention on what needs to happen and take place. However, that's okay. We all have our things and our opportunities. And like Ronald Earl Wilshire says, breathe. That's the magic. You just got to breathe and say, that's okay. It's all good. And this is exactly what needs to happen right now. And then move on. It doesn't, getting upset or getting all twisted around the axle, not worth it. Not worth it. I want to tell you a story about the other day. I was feeling, there's this challenge out on LinkedIn, and I've been doing it for 3 years. The first challenge was very dynamic, a lot of interaction, a lot of things moving. And it was right when live video was starting off on LinkedIn. And as someone who's had a little experience with LinkedIn and video as well, I thought, well, I'll just jump in here and do this thing. So you can actually go, if you go to my published articles and you go back, it's there. I actually collected 10 tips, 10 days. And I did it for last year too. And it's on YouTube. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know where you've been. Just go over there when you can, just when you think about it. Subscribe to my channel. I'm a little anemic over there, so I'm looking for some love. And so 10 tips, 10 days. So I thought, well, I'm gonna do an experiment this year. And as you know me, and those the people know me and the pirates that know me, they know I understand and appreciate this tool called Dub. So I got this Dub tool. And the beautiful thing about Dub is I can actually create a video. I can upload it to Dub, or I can record it in Dub. Depends on what I want to do. So I uploaded this 10 tips 10 days video in an episode of in dub. And so I take that dub video, and you can look up my profile. It's in the highlights. I got day 5. Day 5 was yesterday. And I put it in a dub video, inserted it into a post, and then shared it out. Well, LinkedIn doesn't really like us moving people to other platforms. However, I was really shocked by by some of the response, because it looked great. It looked like this, this solo broadcast, this layout. I kind of took a little bit of time to put this together, this thumbnail, if you will. And then all of a sudden, you're looking at it, and I looked at the statistics, and I'm going, It was like, I don't know, 50 views, 2 comments. And one of those comments was mine. And so I'm thinking to myself, what's this all about? It was as if the post was invisible. And I'm thinking, okay, well, is it punishment because I've been bugging them to get live streaming on my business channel? Maybe. I don't know. Is it because I'm rushing them off as soon as they click on the image? It goes to dub into a landing page that allows me to ask them to connect with me and sign up for my YouTube channel or my podcast? Maybe. Self? What is it? As Wendy would say. It's one of those items. It's one of those times where you think, I've been doing the pirate broadcast for over 260 episodes. 260 episodes. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm highlighting everybody on LinkedIn. Almost all the speakers, almost all the guests, almost all the pirates are direct results of my being on LinkedIn. I'm helping this platform. And it's tragic that I have to tag everyone in my posts to get any reaction. It's hashtags, it's like, look at me, look at me, look at me, for anyone to get any attention. And I'm thinking that it should be, LinkedIn doesn't want you to game their system. However, in order to get any visibility, you have to game the system. I'm thinking, that's odd. That just seems counterintuitive. I'm thinking, what are you thinking? What do you imagine? How do you feel about that? So hi, it says Admiral of the Pirate Fleet. Admiral Russ of the Pirate Fleet. I'm not really sure. Wendy's going, you call yourself self? Angie's on Facebook again. She got kicked off Facebook for a little while, and now she's back. So welcome back, Angie. I've seen you from Periscope, and I've seen you from Facebook now. Love that you're here. Thank you so much. And then Ronald says, is SoundCloud the best way to share audio on Facebook, etc., or is YouTube better? Are you thinking about doing a podcast? I think Ronald and I used to do a podcast together. It was R&R, the R&R podcast. I forget the tagline. What was the tagline, Ronnie? It's when I was in the radio station business, doing radio, AM radio, 1420. I don't know, 1430. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. I can't even remember. Oh, how soon we forget. I love it. And Wendy says, pirates, when we took our first tentative step as a baby, did we stop and think self? Maybe this is not the way we were meant to move forward. No, we didn't think about it. We didn't think about it at all. We just went and moved forward. And that's my point. That's my whole point. It's really, really important to understand that we have an opportunity to continue to share our voice, our message. And even if you help one person, just one single person, even if it's yourself, and you could say, I did something today. I documented this. And I was talking about it last night on my 10 tips, 10 days about how we all have an opportunity to do something great, to look back and say, wow, you can share that. That's a legacy that I can share with my kids, my grandkids. My mom is now a great, great grandmother. And I'm thinking to myself, it'd be kind of cool to go back and see what her YouTube videos look like. Just a thought. How do you feel about that? Would you like to be seen by your great, great grandkids in the future and know what it looks like, know what it feels like, understand what it like, exactly what it's like? Oh, just short audio clips. Okay, Ronnie, I don't know if you remember this. Sidebar training session. Here's a 2-minute tip. Do I have a 2-minute tip up here? All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here's a 2-minute tip. 2-minute tips in 10 minutes or less. So if you want to share short clips of audio, I would recommend, and I'll give you the reasons why I recommend this. SoundCloud's a good platform. YouTube's a good platform. However, the easiest platform that I can recommend is still Spreaker. Now, Spreaker is a platform that allows you to actually have a mobile app. You can stream it live, Ronnie. You can actually get on your phone and stream it live to your platform. It also gives you an RSS feed, and it gives you the opportunity after the fact to share it out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all of the platforms. And I've used Spreaker for years. And the fact that you can actually add in fact, let me see the ad. We'll do this right now. We'll do this live. Maybe if I could get logged in here. Okay, I need to go to Spreaker Studio. Yes. I can't find it. Anyway, I'll show you a tutorial. I'll put a tutorial together, Ronnie. And what you could do is you can record it on your phone. You can stream it just like you do your Facebook Live videos right now. Just record an audio clip, just 2 minutes, 2-minute tips in 10 minutes or less. And then you just adjust, and then it saves it. You can actually save that, and you can actually produce that and push it out there. And then it becomes a collection. So then you can take it and make it a show. And then you can put it out there in Apple and iTunes and everywhere else. And to me, that makes the most sense for a content creator to actually stream that without production. Just like we live stream here, I take this and I put it into I download it to Spreaker, and then it becomes a podcast. I don't know. I got 4,000 or 5,000 downloads now on this. So there you go. And if you want more information, you know how to contact me. Bookruss.com. Book a call with me. We'll have a short conversation. If it needs to be longer, then we'll make some adjustments. So bookruss.com. Go there after the show. After the show, go there and book a call. Wendy says, "Self, don't be ridiculous. No one crawls to their belly and drools into their teens. Hard to convince women to go out with." Go on a drag with us. Yeah, I was drag racing until I was 5. Then I finally decided to stand up like a 5-year-old. Trying to remember why. Yes, sir. Oh, I remember now. Kinda. Ha. Thank you very much. RussJohns.com. Register your name to be known in case you ever forget your name. Right? Book Russ. There it is. BookRuss.com or RussJohns.com. Either one. We'll get you there. So what's the biggest challenge we have? The biggest challenge we have right now is, COVID is going on around there. The reality is that we have so much opportunity out there still. And I know that many of you that I've talked to are still incredibly busy making adjustments, little minor tweaks in their business, making sure that things are taking place. And you, because you're a pirate, you can actually make those adjustments along the way and feel good about it. You can actually make more progress. And the other thing that I want to share with you is sometimes by removing some of the noise of life, and COVID has done this, is remove the noise of life and the transformation from I'm home to I have to go to an office and traffic and everything that goes along with that. People talk about saving time, and I think it's more about removing things from your life that are not really that important. And a lot of people have realized that, being home with their kids may be a little nerve-wracking at times, a little challenging. We've been all been on Zoom calls or something like that where there's distractions on the call. Just saying. And then we actually have an opportunity to see, well, if it's not happening, it's okay. We need to adjust it, it's okay. So let's not panic about things. Let's not get too excited about life. Let's, like Ronald Earl Wilshire said, breathe. Just breathe. Angie says, yes, if it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. Amen. That's all you got to know. Spoke with a good friend who hosts a hugely popular national radio show, and he said that the challenge is to read people's true intent through expressions with masks. Podcasting eliminates this. That's a good point. Yeah. I like that. I'm going to have to think on that. I'm going to have to reflect on that, Wendy. What's my true intent? Should I put a mask on and let you guess? Or should I do a podcast and let you know? Oh, my heck. What else should we talk about today? Coffee? So I rode my bike for the first time in a little while. As most of you know, I broke my hip this summer. I don't recommend it. It doesn't come with any recommendations whatsoever. It's one of those things that if it happens, you have to really kind of experience it, because there's nothing else you can do except experience it. And it's a pain. It's a pain. However, I didn't really miss too much. I didn't miss a beat. Didn't miss a show. I did miss my dad's funeral, or his celebration of life. I did make it to his service. So that's good. It's kind of like the baby analogy in crawling. You just got to kind of get back up. You fall down, you get back up. So I was out riding a bike again last night, since it's less than 100 degrees in Arizona. And it was nice. It was very nice. So I'm going to continue to get back on the bike. I'm going to continue to work on cutting out needless shenanigans out of my diet, and maybe think about getting a little healthier, walking a little more exercise, and go. Milestones. Yeah. Milestones. You know what goes best with coffee? Yeah. Silence. True story. True story. Don't talk to me until I've had my first cup of coffee. So that's true, Angie. Why do we get back up? Why do we get back up? Because our beloved mom or someone equally supportive says, you can do this. That is so true. Oh, no. That is so true. That is so true. Hyatt says, I got dog bit 3 weeks ago. Same comments, not recommended and working through it. Pirates do this. Angie or Wendy says, pirates do this. Yes, pirates do this. They go through challenging times, and they actually survive it. Or if they survive it, they thrive as a result of the experience. So if you're a pirate and you've had an experience like this, you can relate to our conversation right now. Yeah. See this hand? See this hand? My kids used to call it the claw. For those on the podcast, I can't really stretch my fingers out, straight. And it's because I fell 3 stories. I say I fell 3 stories to get into advertising, which is a great opener for a line. And it took a long time to recover and rehab and, get even that back. And my boys they never knew me other than my hand. And so they used to call me the claw. Come on, Dad, bring your claw. It's all good. Or we either do it or we wear brown pants. Gabriel, good morning, fellow pirates. I was gonna give you a shout out, Gabriel. See if you want to jump on an episode here. Donnie Ray was unable to attend because he fell ill and wasn't feeling well and had a coughing fit, and he wasn't sure that he was going to be able to do that. Top of the morning to y'all. And the reality is we keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Breathe. Relax. Enjoy a cup of coffee in silence. Reflect on what's important. Love those around you. Be kind. All of these things are really, really important. Good morning, fellow pirates. Thank you so much for being here. Sherry Lawley, good morning, y'all. I love you guys. This is so nice to be here in the morning and share a couple of things. It's nice when I can share a guest and highlight someone else and share their story and their message. And it's also nice just to sit here and talk to you. So Rob says, one day at a time. Rob, I appreciate you so much. I love the introductions you've made. I owe you a phone call. Your meetings are a little early for me because I'm a night owl, and at 5 a.m, I'm not quite with it yet. However, the time change is coming up, so I'm seriously considering getting back on the groove of jumping in your sessions. So I just want to let you know that I haven't forgotten you, and it's been hectic. Actually, I got a show later today. I'm producing a show for OGGN, the Global Oil and Gas Network. It's some friends out of Houston that are doing some things there, and they have I think, they have a podcast that 1.5 million downloads or something like that, a massive, and it's a very focused podcast. And we're doing live streaming. I'm producing all their live streams, so that's kind of exciting. So when you fall flat on your face, you're still moving forward. That's true. Russ Hedge. Hey, Russ, a fellow pirate. He just launched a book. He's getting ready for an event. Congratulations, Russ. Thank you so much for being on the show and sharing that story. I love that. Yes, you should have Kyle Cease on your show. I think I'm going to reach out to Kyle and just ask him to be on the Pirate Broadcast. I'm going to have to do that. I'm in his program. I should probably do that. Thanks, Angie. I really do enjoy Solo Shores. It helps me appreciate the support of the community. That is so true, Gabriel. I love the support that I've received from the pirate community. And I've met so many amazing and wonderful people. It's humbling to know that there are people out there that care and support about what you're doing, why you're doing it, who you are, and all of the things that you're doing. And Gabriel, you know more than anyone that I know that understands and appreciates what it takes to do a show every day and get the guests and produce it and put it out there and promote it, and all the things that have to go on. So it's really gratitude for you and someone that understands and appreciates all the effort that goes into it. So thank you so much for being here, man. Jay Longmire Harrison. Good morning, Russ. You may have already mentioned it, but as the Japanese proverb says, fall down 7, get up 8. True story, sir. That is absolutely a reality and a truth that we can actually hold on to. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. It matters how many times you get back up. And any experience we have in our lives, it's not the experience, it's what we do with that experience. And don't be a victim. Do not be a victim. Take responsibility for the actions and the cause and effect that happens in your life, and take ownership of that experience. Experiences are not good or bad. They're just experiences. And if we take the lessons from those experiences and adjust ourselves and adjust our sails, just like any good sailor, we can make progress regardless of our circumstance in life. There's been many people that I look at, there's people, double amputees, quadriplegics, people that might have a reason to complain and they don't. So set the example for yourself and just continue pushing through it and making sure that those aches and pains are, just like my broken hip. I had a great experience. You should probably watch the video sometime, because here I am. I have a broken hip. I'm in the dirt and I'm laughing, and I forget what I say. I'll have to share it. I've had so many amazing experiences that I could easily not be here today. However, they enrich my life. They increase who I am and who I become, because I know and understand what it's like to be fragile. I know what it's like to be frail and unknowing. I know what it's like to be one of those individuals that doesn't know what to do. Home is where I park my car, where I pitch my tent. So those experiences allow us to appreciate and understand what it is and what it takes to get somewhere, So don't diminish the value that they bring to your life. Don't diminish the value that you can use to appreciate the value you bring to life. So when you appear multiple times, do you rise in rank in the pirate fleet? Yes, you do. Because all the chapters in the book of you. Yeah. Turn the page in the book of life and know that tomorrow is a new page, a new chapter, brand new ink. And before the ink is dry, know that you have an opportunity to take steps, to make progress, to improve what you're doing. And progress every day. If you make progress every day, 1%, 2%, 10%, 20%, over a period of time, you can make massive changes in your life. Massive changes. All the chapters, and then say, stay positive and reject the negative. Absolutely, positively. And I just really thank you all for the opportunity, the awareness that we all exist in this crazy thing called life. And we're hurling around this space, on this rock called Earth. Humanity is we're all connected. There's a thread that connects all of us, and enjoy and appreciate some of the things that we have, good or bad, perceived or real, and know that kindness is cool and smiles are free. And you enjoy the day. Take care, everyone. Till tomorrow, Friday. We'll see you. Love you all. Bye.